Right. Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing? Okay. For those of you watching live, it's Friday. For those of you watching on YouTube, it's not Friday for you. I think the weekends are good for content, for finding some good PvP and null and such, and so I'm gonna do what I can to make that happen today, and gonna start by heading back home and see how quickly I can get up there. I don't want to
oh yeah, another dragon boarding
jump
the
my
train.
pod.
All aboard! Choo choo.
Smiley face.
Salon. Yeah, I don't want to pod jump because I lose ships that way. Like I forget where I've got them. Resalon, 50 months as a sub. Wow, 2,000 gold to everybody here. Resalon's honor. Did you get everything sorted with getting your corpse stuff done, Resalon? I did talk to some leadership about it. Samming Pirate, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
So, this is a pretty fast ship. It shouldn't take too long. As long as I don't run into any major roadblocks, which, you know, it's possible. Yeah. So, it's very possible. Yeah. Getting there, a few hoops to jump? Yeah. The amount of hoops to jump are pretty incredible. And, you know, sometimes I feel like part of that just shows commitment on whether or not you're really in for it, you know, whether or not you're willing to work for it. But
active.
like I've recently had a lot of difficulty jumping a bunch of hoops to be able to go run the Concord beacon sites. And that has not worked in the way that I would hope it would. I've got this conflict of you're not allowed to be on comms and stream comms. At the same time, I'm required to be in comms and able to at least listen. It puts me in this conundrum. So yeah, I've been trying to work that out, but I actually think at this point that's just not going to happen. There's some other stuff in that too. So, which is that I found out about the situation of pilots of non-friendly alliances logged out in particular ships in the areas that I was going to be crabbing, just waiting for me. I mean, they'll probably take anybody, but they'd probably love to have a dragon on their kill list. So it's just kind of, let's just say, not looking super positive for me to be able to do it. Because I may just go out there and die. Crabbing? Never heard of that before? So crabbing is, crabbing is going out and killing rats, but with capitals. So, anyway, yeah. I don't want the dragon's head mounted over a fireplace. You know, that happened in Shroud of the Avatar to me. So, yeah, I mean, you know, if it was over a friendly fireplace, that'd be one thing. If that was over You know, an unfriendly fireplace. Well, I'm not sure I want to give them that satisfaction.
Warp drive active.
Oh, so it's all good. Today is Friday the 13th. God, Squiz. Squiz says crabbing is when you fly your ship sideways. Oh my God. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
That was a bug in even one point. So I have flown sideways before, but only on the takeoff of a big ship that I get it to align quicker. You know, when you use, you know, like your propulsion to get a 10-second jump when it hasn't fully aligned, and so you're only halfway aligned and you start moving forward. So you're doing it kind of sideways, but it straightens out. Yeah. So.
Warp drive active.
Did that in a freighter before? Yeah. Freighters, well, freighters is not as common. I'd say though that you know, gosh, I'm trying to think here. Like an Orca that's travel fit.
Warp drive active.
I do that often in my bowhead. I guess a bowhead's a freighter. So, I do have something interesting and different happening today. You'll find out about it when it happens. You just gotta be here. Something that I do not normally do is going to happen today. It's guaranteed, pretty much guaranteed in ships blowing up. A shower. No, I'm not Osmongold. I do shower regularly.
Warp drive active.
Me giving you 100 billion ISK. You're right, that does not happen every day either. Yeah. Not gonna be a hot tub stream. I don't have a hot tub. Not that I think that I would be doing a hot tub stream anyway. You're wondering if today's the day though when I send you 100 billion? Well, it's not gonna happen because I don't have 100 billion liquid. So it couldn't happen even if I wanted it to.
Warp drive active.
Hello, John. Yep, everybody's good.
Warp drive active.
Toxic, hello. A lot of first-time chatters. Did we purge? No? Shouldn't have. Eve Miner, thank you. Welcome. Maybe they are Moose Army.
Warp drive active.
Do we have anybody from Moose Army here? Represent. Mike. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Toxic just floated in on a space rock. All right. Welcome. Got fortunate your space rock was flying this direction.
Warp drive active.
Almost halfway there already. I'm not even paying too much attention to what's going on in each system. I'm just flying through low sec and null sec. Oh, since we missed yesterday, do we need to cover the patch notes from yesterday? Well, even I don't know what the patch notes are from yesterday. Look, see if they're interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. So, loyalty point store, the cost of capital ship PCs of the Serpentis loyalty point store have been adjusted as follows. Vanquisher, 150 million LP. God, and 150 million, 150 billion ISK. Holy shit. That makes it worth $450 billion. Holy cow.
Drive active.
Vendetta blueprint updated as well, and Vehement blueprint. And then patch notes for 1010, which is a few days ago. So it's just this Vanquisher, or just this stuff right here. Wow. All right, that's interesting. So, I don't know what they were before, but 450 billion just for the hull. That's at my rate of 2,000 ISK per LP conversion. A lot of people just don't give a crap and just turn things in, and they get about 800 ISK per LP. But I value that I can exchange LP at, 2,000 ISK per LP, so that's why I value that at 450 billion. I could buy one hull. I wouldn't have enough to buy two. And I'd have to sell a lot of stuff just to get that hull. My goodness.
Warp drive active.
ship was that? That's 450 billion just for the hull? The Vanquisher. See if I can look one up.
Warp drive active.
Ship right here. 450 billion.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
In here. Am I gonna get caught by this guy?
Warp drive active.
Nope. That-
Warp drive active.
Good time here.
Warp drive active.
Good. Hello. Twitch streams. All right. Well, welcome. Yep. So, just doing it live here. If you've been watching YouTube, this is, you know, I record for YouTube and put them up.
Warp drive active.
Only 15 jumps out. Not doing too bad. I'll see though if I run into any trouble along the way.
Warp drive active.
I mean, if I do and I die, I'll end up at my destination anyway. Just a little bit of fast travel. Splat again. Hello. Doing well. How about yourself?
Warp drive active.
Seen that kind of lighting effect before. Almost thought I was right next to the gate and somebody was coming through the gate, but it was the sun in the solar system causing that beam of light.
Warp drive active.
Splat again, you put artillery on your Varger. Yeah, the problem is it fires so slow, but if you're able to get Scarlet, you got Scarlet the second time, because second time is the one that matters. Everybody has to do at least a second time. As long as you can get her before she gets away. A lot of people in this system.
Warp drive active.
All those people in that other system, and then this one's empty, except for me.
Warp drive active.
I might actually make it there.
Warp drive active.
So sure that I would. So this is the ship that I used for going through wormholes, looking for the Tetramon sites. And I'm going to do more of that, but not today, I don't think. But I wanted to have this back at one of my home stations for doing it, so I don't have to like go buy another one or clone jump or whatever. Ran a high sec one that had 20 citadels
Warp
in it.
drive active.
20 citadels in system? That is quite a few. I've seen some systems that are just jam-packed full of stations, especially if there's a lot of planets and moons.
active. Warp drive active.
Impressed that I didn't meet any resistance along the way. It could still happen, but I'm in our space now. So the likelihood of running into problems at this point is lower.
Warp drive active.
Not impossible, but lower.
Warp drive active.
So, I went to the doctor yesterday. Talked about my neck a little bit, and my doctor actually said the following. He says, yeah, when I looked at the MRI, I knew you were fucked. He doesn't mince words.
Warp drive active.
My doctor doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating to have this injury. I'm gonna end up having to have surgery at some point. So, yeah, very honest doctor. Yeah,
Warp drive active.
yep. So, yeah, it's gonna be a big deal. I'm gonna have to have 2 or 3 vertebrae fused. And they're gonna replace my discs. Sure it wasn't the doctor from Cannonball Run. Cannonball Run, man, that movie's old. Look at this. I can't believe I made it. I made it here.
Warp drive active.
To our pumpkin station. My God, they've changed the colors again.
Docking request accepted.
Wow. This is great. I made it here. I'm surprised. I am very surprised. Very surprised. Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's maybe go out and find a little bit of trouble. Take out a Hyperion here. How many jumps was that? It was 42 or 47? I don't remember which. One of those two. All right, so this ship here is a lot of fun. A lot of fun, and it's not very expensive either. It's got 879 DPS. It's totally fit for PvP, and it is cap stable as long as I have caps. And it is, yeah, it's good to fly. It also can salvage too, which is nice. Oh, we got corpses out here. Where is my Sanguine? I've got that in another ship.
Docking
Let me go get my
accepted.
Sanguine. I've been itching to use it. Let's see if we can use it. Let's see, do we have hostiles in system? Just one. Okay. All right, here's the Sanguine, which is a corpse harvester. And then
Warp drive active.
all right, I should be able to deploy this right here. There we go. Got it. All right, so this is a special harvester that that only pulls in bodies. Oh, my dear Sanguine. Got the first one in there. It's a meat locker. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard? Choo-choo.
All right. Toxic waste. Thank you for 2 months as a sub. Much appreciated. 20 gold to everybody here in your honor. And thank you, thank you. And urine. Y-E-R-E-N. What an unfortunate spelling of a name phonetically, unless you actually intended to call yourself urine. I mean, maybe you did. It could be from another language. This is correct. That's just like you know, there are some words that are that way, right? Yeah. Let's see, what number is this? So, right. So there we go. We picked up three corpses there. A little corpse harvesting. And then here's another one. But it's like, I don't know if I can get out to that. I can't warp. Oh, I can warp to him? Oh, I can warp to him. I didn't know that.
Warp drive active.
All right. So I've been happy to go out in this paladin PvPing. I've actually had a hard time getting fights, and that just sounds so crazy to me that that I've had a hard time getting some fights, but I really have. So, you know, it I have wanted to get fights. In the last show that I did, I went out trying, and 3 times I engaged with somebody and they ran. So makes me feel all powerful and stuff, but I wanted to fight, you know? Try shooting at some Alliance members. Oh, I could get some action that way, couldn't I? I could also get a boot. Yeah. All right. So I took out the mobile Sanguine, and I was able to pick up 3 corpses with it, and I just picked up another and some drones. They're just sitting out here. So, large secure containers. Now let's look at let's go back to the station. I'm gonna switch ships. All right, so that works.
Warp drive active.
Ask around in the Intel channel, where's the action? Oh, I can just watch the Intel channel. We're gonna get some action today. I guarantee you, we are going to get action today. I already know it. It's good to be in a good corp. I'm a member of Moose Army, and we are going to guarantee you some action today. Told you I was going to do something a little bit different. It involves the Moose Army. And if you've wanted a good Null Corp to join, I highly recommend Moose Army. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. Right. Let's see here. There we go. Guaranteed or your money back. Absolutely. I will give you a 100% refund on everything you spent for action, for seeing my action today, if I don't provide. Now, y'all got to tell me what you spent, because I think it was big fat nuttin'. So, yeah. Internet bill, power bill, breakfast. Speaking of power bill, oh my God, I am so impressed with my, we pulled out our AC, our big furnace on the second floor of our house and switched to mini splits. And now it's been cooler since we did this, but so far, let's see here. Looking. So far, I'm at about $8 a day in electricity right now. And man, am I happy about that. Because I was literally at around 15 a day on average for this kind of weather. And that really adds up. My highest power bill this summer was $735. And so we went and dropped $7,000 on these mini splits, and then we're doing another 1,900, I think, on getting the upstairs roof insulated. And I'm just really happy about that. No solar panel. So since we're in a historic home, we can't just put a bunch of solar panels on the roof. We can, we've talked about building like a pergola in back, or if we build a garage, then we could build that in. Solar panels on that. So, so house is all electric. No, we have gas as well. So we have gas, but we only use gas for heating in the fireplaces. We have 3 fireplaces, and then we have a gas stove. And the gas doesn't cost very much. It's really interesting. The gas, we pay like a $15 minimum per month for the gas, and then that allots you so much gas. And we don't really go over that by very much. And so, but in the winter, we heat individual rooms. And this is so much like the old style houses where, the really old houses had, a fireplace in all the rooms. And we have 3 fireplaces in the main areas of the house, and then the bedrooms are all plumbed for gas, so that you could use gas heaters, and we have gas into the bathroom as well, one of the bathrooms for heating the bathroom, and so we just do it by room. Our house breathes a lot, and for that reason it doesn't get moldy if the humidity is high. It doesn't mold at all, which is really great. And so, like last night, we had like 75% humidity because it had been raining all day. I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how the house is working out. So, and kind of doing it in the old way, not just sealing everything airtight and running the air conditioner and having to have the air conditioner on to reduce the humidity, because you're gonna have stuff mold. And like we have 2 rooms that have a sheetrock wall in them, but I got a quote for repairs on a couple of things, and I insisted that they do lath and plaster again, which is the way that the house was originally done. So anyway, I could go on and on and on. I'm very happy about the house. So don't forget the mud pit. Squiz has been here. He stayed in our guest room, which was actually the old mud room, but it was turned into a mud room. It's really weird. Yeah. So, yep. Don't worry. There was a bed in there for him and stuff. It's a regular bedroom. It's just been set up so that you could have you could hose the room down and it would be fine. I kid you not. It's all tile. Do mud wrestling in there? Well, they used to have a mud bath in there. They really did. They had a big mud bath thing in there, and we left all of the flooring and everything in the walls the way they had it. So the tile goes up to probably about 6 feet up the walls. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Let me switch ships again here. I am guaranteeing you content today. For those of you watching YouTube, it'll be in the next video because I'm going to switch to a new video when I'm making good on that guarantee. And so my other project that I've been working on, exclamation point police in chat. Last night, it looks like I did a meeting at the police station last night, and it looks like I'm going to be trying to set up a meeting with the police chief and the city and the sheriff of the county for this project. It's going to be quite wild. Got to set up that meeting. That channel's been doing well. It's exclamation point police. I need a couple hundred more subs on that channel in order to get it monetized. It's getting close. I've got all the other numbers. All right, so let me look at intel here. I'm gonna look around just a little bit.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
So I am looking for a fight. I will take a
Warp
fight.
drive active.
I'll take any fight unless it's a huge fleet and I know that it would just be useless. I'm not into throwing money away, but I am into finding a fight and taking it. So Kanuki and Toxic Riven, thank you for the follows. Welcome. Hyperion T2 Marauder would have been sick. You know, you are so right. If there was a T2 version of this, that would be amazing. Let's shoot some rats. What's my shot distance on this? 17. Alright, that's a fine. What I really want is a T2 Vindicator, but isn't a Vindicator already a pirate? It's already a pirate ship. The Megathron, you know, that's the only one that I don't have the ship of the models. I don't have the Megathron. I just never. I had one before, but I didn't save one for myself. I gave them away. Actually, I did giveaways for those ship models. We finally ran out of them. We gave away ship models for about 10 years. You know, we when CCP quit making the ship models, the original ones. We bought all of them from CCP, but somebody got real lucky because it was 2 or 3 pallets of them were shipped to us, and one of the pallets didn't arrive. It got lost in shipping. I bet you somebody was an Eve player and said, "Oh, holy shit, look at this," and snagged it. We gave those away for years. I don't know how many we gave away, but they're worth a pretty penny. I've not. In fact, there's a box for one right back there, but I haven't brought it out of the box because I'm afraid that my cats are going to knock it off of there. I gotta figure out how to secure it down. I'm afraid that the cats are going to like want to rub their face on the I don't know, the points that stick out on that model, on the Raven model. And so like I'd put an Amar model out there, but not my Minmatar or Raven. I'm afraid, I'm actually afraid that they are gonna break them. So those have got to go up on a shelf or something where the cats can't get to them. Although cats get on shelves too. Yeah, they stole a whole pallet of them.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All
Charlie,
aboard!
35 months.
Choo-choo.
All right,
Thanks for the fun.
700 gold is what that'll be to everybody. And next month will be the tripling. Thank you, Charlie. Much appreciated. That's a good piece of salvage. It's kind of a rare piece of salvage from these guys. I don't think there's anything in this cargo ship here. Nah, there's not. There's another piece of salvage out here. The drone salvage, You know, it's not the greatest in the world. It is a little bit more valuable than just regular salvage by maybe 10% or so. But it's not hugely valuable. So let's go peek over here.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Oh, hello. Yeah, the best ships to salvage are player ships, most definitely. But you know, regular salvage in you know, ratting or whatnot. Check out this gate.
Warp drive active.
Incom, sometimes salvage, T2 salvage. That's interesting. Okay. Somehow I can see that. I believe it. They are like higher end NPC. Want Angel Cartel Supers? Oh. Maybe someday, huh? Was this where I already was? Yeah, this is where I already was. I want to jump through the gate. Just
Warp
want
drive
to
active.
jump to the gate.
Warp drive active.
On Triglavian Supers. Yeah. So I like the Triglav line, and I thought about Triglav Dread. I don't know if I don't think that I can fly it, but I got Mastery 5 on everything else. It wouldn't take probably too much to 1 hour to fit into it, which would take a lot more than that, but then 89 days. So yeah, so I'd probably be looking at 120 days, something like that. Equal. What the Deathless ships be like? Yeah, so but is Deathless a whole complete faction, or is it just a person?
Warp drive active.
Have I seen the concept? You thought it was a complete faction? Have you seen the concept art for them? I've not seen the concept art for them. I tend to not pay too much attention to stuff that's coming. I pay a lot more attention to stuff that's happening. And it's just like, okay, so when I'm watching TV or when I'm watching, you know, something else and a movie trailer comes on, I look at that movie trailer and I decide pretty quickly whether or not I actually want to see that movie. And once I've decided that I want to see that movie, I then don't watch the rest of it. And because I don't need to see the rest of it. I want to be pleasantly surprised while I'm watching it. And it's the same way with Eve. It's the same way with other video games. Like, I am burnt out on like Kickstarter type stuff, especially with, you know, the debacle of Star Citizen. I've done 2 Kickstarters where the game's launched fully, and that was good. But Star Citizen is a whole nother ball game, and I am actually quite frustrated with Star Citizen. And so, you know, Star Citizen's never coming out fully. Star Citizen is pretty, yeah, but the game is not the game yet. This is YOLO Mouse. Yeah, exclamation point YOLOMOUSE. That's what I'm using. I don't recommend doing it off of Steam. I recommend doing it straight from their site. Steam has this thing where sometimes it won't let you run multiple things simultaneously. And so you're running like YOLO Mouse and you want to execute a different game, it won't let you. So, yeah, I've had that problem a few times. Toxic, you pinged the concept art in the Eve channel. Yeah, okay, well, I'm not gonna look right now. I'll look after a bit. Yeah, it's also on my other computer, so I don't have Discord typically running on my machine here while I'm streaming. God, get back to my belly, you drones. All right, there we go. Go take a peek through here. Boxes, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
You haven't tuned in the stream in years. Glad I'm still at it. Well, welcome back. just some hornets way out there. Alright, we got another gate to go cover.
Warp drive active.
Oh, then they're already gone. Well then. Still waiting for Unchained Camelot to come out. Yeah. So, I don't know what's happening with that. I haven't talked to Mark in a few years. Mark Jacobs. Yeah, he's somebody who I've kind of butted heads with a few times, but he's, I think, overall a good guy. And Ashes of Creation. Now, Ashes of Creation I actually think is going to come out. I think that one's going to fully launch. Stop biting my poster! Use me. Cat sharpening her teeth on my Eve poster. Like,
Warp drive active.
alright, pronounce this Versing Torzone. Thank you for the follow, welcome. Ooh, I got a whole 349,000 disc. Probably my bounty. Bit of loot.
Docking request accepted.
Step away for just a moment. I'll be right back. And soon, we're going to do something that I don't normally do. Be right back. Ready. Do a Viking beard dance? Nah. Dual Universe. That'll be on the menu again. If they do some more content stuff. So if I can make this look good. So, what does this fit? Special fit. Now, if I can put together a second one, I can't. There's not enough parts. So, right. I'm going to give away a dread to the first person who can recite the entire scene from Monty Python's Holy Grail and French Castle scene. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So, not going to be a thing. Right, so if you're watching on YouTube, you have to wait for the next episode, which is guaranteed to have some action or your money back.